Hey everybody, Cantonese Cat here. I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm just going to do a quick video on my phone. I found a cheat code here on TradingView using my phone. I did end up having a subscription to TradingView, and I'm able to unlock a lot of this different intervals, and I was able to do a 2-day chart, and what I found was pretty astounding actually. I'm just going to show the Ichimoku cloud without all the other lines, without the Tenkan Kijun conversion phase or lagging span, none of that. Just going to show you a pure cloud, give you a better picture. And I found that this cloud on the 2-day chart actually served as a pretty striking support level and resistance level throughout the entire bull market and bear market, currently and in the past. And I'm already zooming out, you can already see where we're at right now. We're really close to the top of the Ichimoku cloud. Not quite at it, the wick didn't really quite touch it, but it's close enough. Here, the time before that, it didn't really quite touch that either, but it was close enough really around, talking about like January, February, around January 2024. And then the time before that, you can see that it did dip underneath the Ichimoku cloud here a little bit on very high volume back in August. And then after that, it's been about two months kind of going sideways here. And it tried to break about the 2-day cloud, wasn't able to, but eventually was able to build up enough energy and push through it with pretty high volume. We had a very nice back test over here too. If you can see that, that's like a little nice back test on the cloud to kind of give us some pretty solid grounding. But before that, like even here at this stretch over here, basically just went inside the cloud and then touched the bottom of the cloud, and then it bounced up as support, right? So this is like an early bull market behavior, and I wasn't sure it dipped down underneath, but eventually it's going to break through. And it's basically just climbing up on the cloud, and sometimes you just need to kind of back test it by touching it before going up further. And that's kind of exactly what it looks like it's doing right now. Now, I want to show you something even a little bit more striking, was what did Bitcoin do on the bear market? Bitcoin on the bear market, really started around, you were talking about the downtrend since November 2022, right? It broke down underneath the cloud, back tested it right there, right? And then as it back tested it, wasn't able to break back above, just kind of went down, went inside the cloud here a little bit, wasn't able to stay in. And then it just kept on going down, got rejected right there at the bottom of the cloud, got rejected right there again at the bottom of the cloud, right? And then eventually this trend was able to reverse when it was able to break through the cloud in very high volume and back tested right here. And the rest is history. Right now, I think we're at a stage where we're just simply back testing a 2-day cloud. And then if you look at the bull market before, it didn't really touch during this parabolic bull phase right here. It didn't really touch the cloud. And when it was about to break down, you see what it did. It did have like a little bit of a dead Cantonese bounce right there before it really truly broke down. And during the beginning of the bull market, it really was a lot more reliant on trying to use the cloud to try to push it back above. So I think I might have something here with the 2-day cloud kind of thing. If you just look at the previous, it's been kind of respecting the 2-day cloud pretty well during bull market and bear market. Again, this is the last bear market before the last one. And the bull market before, it did use the top of the cloud sometimes to kind of help bounce it up, right? So I think we're at the stage right now. Again, I think we're at the stage right now where the cloud is going up and up, and we're just trying to use the Ichimoku cloud. As the Ichimoku cloud climbs up, it might potentially continue to serve as support. Now, if you're going to do a little bit of a zoom in here, what is exactly the top of the cloud? The top of the cloud is around 58,757. We didn't really quite get there, but we got pretty close. The bottom of the cloud is around 55,300. So could it end up back testing the bottom of the cloud down here before going up further? There's always a possibility, right? But I don't know. I mean, just looking at what the behavior of this Bitcoin does with this 2-day Ichimoku cloud, it looks like it's been respecting it pretty well, both in terms of bull market and both in terms of bear market. So I think I might have something here, and I think there's a possibility where it might just be bouncing from here, and it might just end up going up pretty quickly, and all of this may just be one of those pretty brutal Bitcoin correction. Actually, as far as the Bitcoin correction is concerned, it's not really that brutal. So it could go down further. Nothing's ever guaranteed, but I just saw this and I just thought that it was absolutely beautiful. I just wanted to share. Thank you so much for listening. Have a good one. Bye.